In this video, I'm going to show you how to make mod packs with the MCC Mod Manager, as well as how to use the Toggle HUD for Combat Evolved with the mod pack you created with MCC Mod Manager. First thing you're going to want to do is go to nexusmods.com. I provide the link in the description. And you're going to have to make an account and use the manual download. Unfortunately, you will have to log in and make an account. But that's just the reality of Nexus Mods. You could also download this same mod manager from GitHub, but I'm not really nerdy like that. If you people who like to use open source things know how to mess with that, feel free. I'll provide the link, but for now I'm going to do the Nexus Mods. So go to manual download, slow download, and where you put it is very important. Go to your computer, Program Files 86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, and drop it in here. Open it up in the folder, extract it, show the extracted files, and there it is. And you can get rid of the zipped file. That's just going to take up space if you leave it. So go into temp, and there is your executable file. You can pin it to your start and keep it down here if you like. Just keep it handy for quick use, but we're not going to open that right now. We'll open it up in a bit. Next, we're going to want to go to the Toggle HUD for Combat Evolved, and I have the link in the description. It says that there's a mod manager download. I've tried it, nothing happens when I click it, so for now do the manual download. And the location for this one is very important as well. So you're going to go through all of that stuff that we went over before. You can see up here where you're supposed to go, and then drop it into MCC Mod Manager. But you're going to want to make a new folder and call that Uncompressed Mods, and then go into there and make another folder. Call that one H1 HUD Toggle. Really? Drop it in there, and it is a compressed RAR file, and once we get everything from it, we'll get rid of it. So right click him. You're going to need to use 7-zip or some other file that can view zipped files in archive, or some other program that can view files that are zipped up. So open the archive, copy everything inside. You don't really need to copy the README. I've already read it. You can read it, you can copy it, but it's not necessary. Everything else is necessary though. Close that window. Get rid of your RAR file, it's just taking up extra space. So there are your source files in the correct folder. You're going to want to copy them, go back a couple of steps, a couple of folders, go to the folder called MCC, binaries, Win64, and now paste everything that you copied. And that's your destination. So now you can open up the MCC Mod Manager. It's always going to say Windows protected your PC. You don't care about that, of course it's going to say that. Run anyway. And here's a quick overview of the Mod Manager. All your mods will show up in this window right here. With this tab, it's just simply creating a mod pack with this button. Configuration shows you where on your computer you have MCC downloaded. Shows you your backup directory. It's going to be the MCC Mod Manager folder / backups, and then as well as where your mod packs are located in your MCC Mod Manager folder. And this is version 0.8. No one else has made a 0.8 tutorial, so I figured I'd do it. Backups show up here. You can create new backups, but for now we already created the backups in our other folder, in our MCC Mod Manager folder. Okay, so let's create this mod pack. Click the green plus button, and then go to the MCC Mod Manager folder, Uncompressed Mods H1 HUD Toggle. And we're going to select all of these files and all of these files, but we'll start in this folder first. The destination has to be the same file, but in a different folder as the modded file. MCC binaries Win64 shaders. Now do that to the remaining 6 files. I think there's 7 files in total. Okay, so we have all 7 files ready to go, just about. Make sure that all your modded files are from the correct folder. So it's going to be in Mod Manager. So all of these files in this row should be from MCC Mod Manager v0.8, and everything in the destination should be from Win64. Looks like I made a mistake here, so I'm going to correct that because it was pulled from Win64, but now I have it pulled from Mod Manager. Make sure all the files match as well. Looks like we're good to go. Call this one H1 HUD Toggle, then click Create Modpack. Should create the zip. All modpacks are zip files. That's just how the Mod Manager processes them. And it should show up in here. Looks like we're good to go. And we can always check on where it actually is in your files. If you go to your Mod Manager, go to Temp, and it's going to be in Modpacks. There it is. That's what you just created. It's the zip file. Okay, so now we can go to My Mods, click the Select box, and hit the Patch button. Now MCC's been updated. You've got that green enabled symbol, and start up MCC through Steam, and make sure to hit Anti-Cheat Disabled, the second option. Now, if you don't want weapons to appear on the screen, you'll want your starting weapon to be none and your secondary weapon to be none, and then no weapons to spawn into the map as well. Then start her up.
Slayer.
There you go, seamless. So press down on the D-pad if you have a controller and you're playing with the controller to toggle on and off the HUD, and then press caps lock to toggle on and off the HUD if you are playing with the keyboard. Now, you might have the timer in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. You can turn that off and on by going to Settings, go to Gameplay, down, and and then go to multiplayer game timer. I have mine off right now. You can have it show or not if you want. It's a more seamless experience if you turn it off. And then there is another option to actually turn off whether or not those the little prompt shows up when you get if you stand on top of OS or camo. Like right now, it says picked up active camo. Even if I even turn on and off the HUD, it still shows up. And that happens if you pick up a health pack or if you pick up grenades or weapons, but you can turn that off by doing a little bit of extra modding. So close out of your game to shaders and get rid of this little tab right here. That's all you need to do. So in that file that starts with _7, get rid of the underscore and then save that name. And now when you start up MCC again, you won't have that text in the top left corner of the screen saying that you picked up camo or that you picked up grenades or weapons or whatever. And right now I think I have weapons turned on just so I can better show you how that little edit works.
Team Slayer.
Yeah. So if I go back here, I pick up OS, you can see in the top left corner of the screen, nothing happens. There's no prompt to pick up a weapon unless I have the HUD turned on. So that's how you get rid of that. But of course you can still pick up those weapons. The prompt just isn't shown. And that's about it for this mod. Most of my videos on my channel right now aren't tutorial videos. Most of them are just nade tricks with Halo 1 and different Halo 1 tips and tricks. I do have one tutorial video that shows you how to load up custom maps in H1 MCC PC. So take a look at that if you want to do custom maps. And I've got a group of guys that plays custom maps on Sunday evenings every Sunday. So hit up Slatchy on Discord. Actually, I'm Slatchum on Discord. But send me a message, and if you want to join up on the custom matches with the custom maps. So I hope this video wasn't complete garbage and you got something useful out of it. A couple additional things. So if you want to turn any mod off, you're going to go to the Mod Manager, unselect, and hit patch. And once it's unpatched, then you're going to see that red icon right there. This allows you to play the vanilla game, jump back into matchmaking, and you don't have to start up MCC with anti-cheat disabled. You can start it up normally and then you can jump back into matchmaking. But whenever you are modding, you're going to select disable anti-cheat, and of course one of these is going to be selected and patched into the game. So you could see that in my folder shaders, that's in Win64, everything disappeared except for this file. And that's because this is the file that we took the underscore out of. So right now, after every unpatching of this mod, you're going to want to delete it because it's going to stay there and override anything that you do. So let's say you select it and you patch the H1 HUD toggle. So now you have too many files in here. And you have this file, which is almost the exact same thing as this file right here. The only difference is the underscore. But the underscore overrides this. Underscore means that you have the item notifications in the top left corner of your screen. And the no underscore file means that you don't have those item notifications. But this one overrides. So you're going to, after every time you disable the toggle HUD, that's left over, so you want to get rid of it. So then you're able to play normally, and if you want to get rid of that notification, just do that, bam, you're done. you're good to go. Oh wait, if you want to change your keybinds, there's a way to do that by opening up a file in the MCC Mod Manager folder. Go to Temp, Modpacks, H1 HUD Toggle, open it up with 7-zip D3DX, Control F, type in keybinds, go down to keybinds. You've got keybind 1, 2, 3, and 4. With 4, instead of having the left trigger, I want to have A. And what it does is, if you hold down on whatever button, I'm going to set it to A, then it will toggle or it won't toggle, but as long as you hold it down, it will show the HUD, and as soon as you let go, then the HUD disappears again. So I'm going to set X to 0, type hold is fine, delay 0 is fine, and then I'll change the description. Save it. Make sure to patch, and then you're ready to roll.
Slayer.
Alright, it works. And that's it, guys. Cheers.